and welcome to Ship Shape. In this week's episode of Ship Shape, we're going to be talking about one of our spaceship manufacturers, Anvil Aerospace. I'm going to be telling you a little bit of background information about this company and how it fits into our game world. And then I'm going to be showing you the style guide and some of the inspiration images that we used when we create Anvil Aerospace spaceships. Anvil Aerospace was founded in 2772 in Terra, and its headquarters today is in Nova Kiev. Anvil Aerospace is known for its relationship with the UEE military and makes a very large number of their ships. In fact, every military campaign in the last 2 centuries has featured an Anvil vehicle. The company currently has factories on 36 UEE core worlds. And here's a fun fact. The Hornet has destroyed more enemy hardware than all other Navy spaceships combined. Now let's take a look at the style guide for Anvil Aerospace. You might have seen this before from when I covered Galantin, one of the ship weapon manufacturing companies, a few weeks back. This style guide is intended to tell you a little bit about the brand. Ideally, you'd be able to pass this off to anyone in the company, even one of our outsourcers, and they'd be able to get a good sense of what makes an Anvil Aerospace vehicle look like an Anvil Aerospace vehicle. On page 1, you'll notice all the marketing information, the logo, tagline, some flavor text about what the company is, how they position themselves, what they aspire to be. You'll also notice over on the left where Anvil Aerospace ships tend to fall in the spectrum. Obviously, they tend to be much more military-based, with a slant towards also creating civilian vehicles. There's also some information on their color palette and some of the products that they've created. At the bottom, you'll see some images of some of the ships that they've created so far that are synonymous with the brand. You'll see, of course, the Hornet and the Gladiator on top. And on the bottom, you'll see the F8 and the Carrack. Coming soon is going to be the Crucible, but we're still working on this ship right now. On the second page of the style guide, you'll see some inspirational images and some call-out information on some factors that are specific to the Anvil Aerospace look. You'll see call-outs regarding the shape of the cockpit, the snub nose that a lot of Anvil Aerospace ships tend to share, and the clean edges of the ship in general. We've also got an early image here of the Gladiator. And I think this is a really interesting image because it shows some of the callouts not only on the Anvil Aerospace style, but on some of the functional elements of the Gladiator as well. You'll see the slightly rounded edges, the snub nose that we called out earlier, the circular top, the clean lines, and the geometrical detailing, and how they tie into the functional elements of the ship to create something that not only looks like a specific brand, but also can fly and make sense in the fiction of our world. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about Anvil Aerospace, and you can look forward to seeing some of these elements in the next Anvil Aerospace ship coming down the line, the Crucible. Back to you, Ben.